This is a final day for the full week. Officially, Ep.6 of the hashtag Free MVP series. We got week 1, day 5 of a full week of trading. 2 news days, which were 2 great news days. 2 days before were great as well, and finished the week off right. I think after 2 great news days and a pretty good week, on the live account, I will probably be done for the week. I may be looking for something here today, but I'm still gonna practice today. But the goal is just to trade every day and study it and make sure I trade on both charts and trade on the computer and trade to the best of my ability as if I'm already live and doing this for a full-time living. And I can get used to this. I think I'm looking for a buy after seeing this huge push up. Maybe they're trying to make it build up some sellers for it to give it a look for it to sell off before it continues to buy. Possibly. It's possibly what I'm looking for. I want to see some more movement down just a little bit. Maybe take everybody out here and find a zone here to go back up. What time is it? But yeah, hope everybody's having a great day. Whatever the day is for you. But yep, I do want them to build up some more sellers. I was thinking about taking a sell to get into the buy, but I think I'm gonna be patient. If that is the case, this could be the spot where it wants to continue if it will. But like I say, every episode, every trading session, I'm open to everything, open to whatever the markets give me, whatever they provide, and I'm gonna take what I can with the information given, whether that's a small L, small W, or a big W. Those are the only options I give myself. Only options I will continue to give myself. I wanted to maybe give like a nice reaction here for some buyers to get in and think this is, or this could just be the spot where, let's see. This started around midnight. 2 made this big push during London. Let me see something. Yeah, hopefully, this is the reaction I was looking to see. Maybe a little bit more, and then push down a little bit more. Get buyers in, take a few sellers out, and then take more buyers out before they actual buy. I know this is Tokyo session. My bad. I said London. But it kept rising through. Not many New York sellers are watching, or New York traders are watching for this or looking at this, or when they do, I'm saying My bad. Reset. They're not looking at it right away, but when they look back, nobody got in the buy, so they're all looking, or a lot are looking to, okay, it should reverse possibly, and that's what's not fully, but it's giving me an idea that this might just be giving a nice reaction, possibly this zone, somewhere around here, to continue up, possibly up, at least up until here. Just a thought and a possibility. Oh, my music isn't too loud this time. I got my mic good. I think the music is low. I just think I can hear it a lot. Hopefully. But yet again, I hope everybody's doing good. I can get used to doing this, making this my full-time work. Because it is. Here's hella be jamming though. Yeah, for like 2325. Let me see. Let me look at this again. This point. Lure people in from this point. Take them out. Possibly down here. Around here. And then continue back up. I'm not trying to predict the markets. I'm giving myself ideas of being open to what I see if it does happen, and then making my decisions off those correlations. If market builds up more, confluences for myself and for my strategy, then I'll start to entertain something. Yeah, being ready for it all, being open to it all, knowing that my initial ideas and even my following ideas aren't what aren't the end all be all, or the final decision for myself. But yeah, again, thinking about this whole weekend, looking back, I've watched most of the videos and most of the film from my practices and whatnot, and man, just seeing my thoughts, and seeing how I can work these charts in a professionally mental manner, like staying calm, doing what I gotta do, following my rules, taking small L's and being okay with taking small L's, knowing that you're playing your cards and eventually you're gonna hit that huge trade or multiple huge trades in a row and stuff like that. And even at a 30, 40, 50% win rate, you got a 1 to 3 RR plus, doing some nice stuff. So this was a nice reaction to get buyers in and then hopefully take them out. Then I'm looking to take them all out here, possibly in this area. This is what I was thinking. Maybe. It just looks like they're building up a fake sell. Okay. Build up. Sell. A little bit more of a continuation. Buyers getting exhausted. Looks like the sell is increasing in pressure. Do it with a little bit of speed as you give a reaction for buyers as well, creating confusion in both ways. Sellers getting in here, Buyers getting in here. Sellers getting in here. Buyers getting in here. And this is where it's going. Let's see. We shall see. Excuse me. Let me I want to look at the 5 minute for both at the same time. That is the 15. We'll upgrade soon. Yeah, I do not got the premium version yet. Oops, this isn't even. I gotta crop a certain way for my video and it's not lined up. Crop my actual. Alright, this is good. This is what I was thinking. At least from. Okay, I want to go back to the 1 minute now. Alright, I think I might be looking for a buy soon. Possiblemente. I might take one here just to see. With 20 ish, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Oops. This could just like keep going real quick right here. Again, at 2328.47. Let's see. $23.28.47. Hang it a little bit below here. 23.28. 23.22.647. This could also be taking out everybody here. This is what could have been and probably should have been patient for. But I'm not mad with this idea. But it could, as well, like what I'm saying, it could be taking out more people here, which is what I gotta be careful for. Taking the trade so early. But also, this could be that area where it's like, okay, it's about to look like it's about to push down, and it might not push down too far past here. I could leave this a little bit, but I feel like that's just a. Let me see. All right, down 10 points. About. Okay, that was a good like reaction. Let me see where we got the TP at. 23.28. Do that every time. Accidentally look at the Fibonacci retracement instead of the longer short position. 23, 28, 47. Let's forget to do this one. Did I not? Am I tweaking? This could also be another good reaction for like buyers that got in, and it could just be trapping buyers in to take them out at some point possibly. But like I want to see it get to around here, and then I'll be like thinking about partials at that point. Not mad at this idea though, because even like when I recognize that they're building up sellers and buyers, I can start to catch those like in between moves, and that's how I see myself as like a scalper slash intraday trader. Trading either 5 to 30 minutes, type trades, or 30 to an hour, 2 hours of a trade, depending on the day, depending on the flow of the charts, and depending on a lot of things. But recognizing where they're trying to take somebody out and where they're trying to reach, even in between the bigger moves, is sometimes can be a nice little W. Those little add up. It's like instead of like looking for like how I'm looking for a 20-point move to catch 60, or risking 20 points to catch 60, or is this 25 to catch 750 about. That's around. And I low-key forgot what I was saying. Oh, well, I was saying instead of a 25 to 75, it could be like a 10, risk 10 to get 30, or risk 15 to get 60, 10 to get 45, 10 to get 40, 50. And like as I get better and like more fluent with this, I won't need much room. Like I can set these if need be, if I'm this precise. And then this turns into a 1 to 6 almost if the trade is made. And then I can start risking more with a tighter stop loss and having a better win percentage with a better R to R, and that's profits on profits, more profits on profits. Let's see, like I was saying, this could possibly be a move to get people in, like at this angle, and then get them right back out, or at least spook them here. We'll see. This could still be a little push down. It is tapped at this door a few times and tried to push back through. It looks like it's trying to push back again. This will either blow past and get to another zone before it wants to go back up, possibly, or just go back up now, or continue down. And this whole idea of it continue on is just not a correct idea at this moment. But I still think I like this buy. Hold on, let me check something. Okay, this is good, I think. Breakout traders, more sellers getting in. Let's see what this looks like right here. I was thinking also, since it was a lot of movement, going up here pre New York session, it might not be as quick movements right now. Where do we go from? Starting at 2309 at 2 o'clock, 2309 all the way up to, that's 250 or 2,500 points, whatever, however you want to see it. Not 2,000. How would you count that? Am I tweaking? I'll be tweaking sometimes with the counting when it's the bigger. It's cool. I understand the actual numbers when it gets to actually taking the trades, and I feel like that's all that matters. But it was a huge move, and I don't think it'll be a lot, you know, big movements right now. But I did have an idea of people waking up, seeing that this huge move, so they're all waiting for this reversal to happen. The reversal is going to occur, and I believe everybody's going to get taken out as everybody's waking up, looking at this, and they're like, "Oh," type stuff. Like I say every episode, what I'm gonna continue to say and continue to work on and recognize, realize, and everything is knowing and understanding what other traders are looking for and what they're doing, and playing off what you believe that they see, what most traders see, what kind of traders and what they see, and their emotions when certain things start to happen. And then you can see that a majority of these traders are feeling a certain type of way. Majority of seller traders are super excited here to get this going down, so which made me feel like this might be a good spot. But there's also buyers that might be getting trapped into here for it to sell down. But I think what I said from earlier, what I'm saying from this morning, is a lot of people waking up seeing this buy and are anticipating a reversal, which could also happen, but I think there's too many people anticipating a sell for it to actually sell off a lot here. Could take me out, could play around a little bit more, but I think overall I believe we're going up some more. We're gonna continue to monitor this, look at it, see what it do. 7:45. Also, this might just be like a smaller profit day. Might be a little slight move that I might just take and be cool for the day. Especially after I said, two great, red folder news days, and 2 decent days before that, depending on, taking partials on some trades as well as some trades in TP and whatever. And starting to curate and create some stern and creating greater discernment with how I want to trade. Not just seeing what I see as an idea and okay, this is a good idea, because I'm jumping off my emotions, and I can't even think right now. What's that word? When you do something right away. Without thought. Not instinct. I'm already knowing that I'm thinking of this right now, and everybody else is thinking of it. Alright, whatever. But we're gonna look at this. Impulse. Thank you. Whoever just brought that to me. Yeah, doing things off impulse, or no one's out of intuition, rather impulse, and it's like a thin line in between both. So you gotta watch out for yourself and watch out for others. Really watch out for it all. And then what I also start to look at and realize is if the buy starts to look too pretty, and then I'm like, am I getting caught up? Is this too good to be true, or am I like actually catching the actual flow? And it's like, okay, good stuff, Prince. I'm thinking about that a lot. But I do want to start, like, I just hate getting stopped out and it going my way. And then I'm like, bruh, I had this. But that's why I want to start working on tightening my stop losses and just seeing, okay, I can hit this for this without even worrying about being in much drawdown, you know. Okay, week like this week with a decent trade like where we at on my phone. It's better visual seeing. It's crazy seeing the movement from, you know, yesterday and the day before, and then seeing this, you know, like I'm up a little over 30 or a little under 30 points. It was at 30, but now it's playing around 30, but it feels like a lot more because of previous days and whatnot. But I could be thinking about I just know I can get this, you know. Like I'm gonna start working on this more and start looking at these trades and start looking at the flow of the charts, just mainly, and everything about it, and recognizing that I can tighten my stop loss overall while keeping either some same win rate or maybe, you know, a couple percentages down, but my risk to reward ratio will increase hugely, so I'll be able to, you know, 1 to 5 minimum with a 40-50% win rate, going up to, you know, 60, 70, 80. I will not put no limits to what I can do and what level I can get to, but once I get to that point, it's like I can hit 70% on a 1 to 5 plus RR. And if you don't believe that in yourself, then that is a problem. Just because they set mental standards or mindsets or rules on this, you can only make 2% a month, you can only make 5% a month, 10% a month, or whatever. You can do whatever you want in this. This is where you literally create your own rules and you create your own salary. So you continue to work on this and you continue to realize that the only rules that you need to set for yourself is not taking big L's at the most major level. Do not take any big L's and you can do literally whatever the fudge you want. But yeah, like how I start to say and am saying like how this could look so nice. This could also be, you know, learn a lot of buyers in and getting buyers each candle just for it to, you know, find a nice spot to get everybody out without giving them a chance to, you know, take profit or anything. That's why I would think about partials around here, or we're starting to think about partials here. But yeah, it's gonna be a reaction here. People taking profits, especially if you're taking buys here. A lot of people taking profits, as well as some sellers entering, possibly anticipating a sell down from here, as well as there's traders from over, you know, way before. So did my music just stop or whatever? It's loading. Ote. We're just gonna deal with the silence for a second. I'm gonna shuffle again, see what happened. This song by Harris Heller is called One More. Almost took it as a sign to take another trade, but I didn't, because that sounds silly. hit this with aggression. That's what I always like to look for, and like, what's the point of this aggression here? Is it to get more sellers in? Is it the sellers getting in? Is this what I was talking about with this going straight, down without letting the buyers who bought in get out or take profit? Or is it I'm just making that false reaction before it pulls back up? But yeah, I was anticipating that this might be a possibility. And that's another thing that I've been working on, the anticipation of a lot of things happening and being ready for whatever, so my mind can already be ready for it, and I'm not surprised, mentally surprised, or you're not distraught or anything through any type of reaction that the markets give you. And that's why I also wanted to predetermine my partial spots, especially on certain weeks, knowing how movement might be. Like, this could just be a consolidation going back and forth, I think it might consolidate here a little bit, maybe for a couple candles, possibly, and then push up or down. We'll see. But yeah, again, I was at, that's almost 60. Wait, no, 50. Not 60, sorry. 50 points in profit, which is especially after a news day, that's a decent trade. I could have, at least taken 25% out, or 25-50% out, just to have the rest run, and either, because some of my trades, they'll go back into drawdown, but it's still a great idea, and then it'll keep going. That's why sometimes I don't want to leave my stop loss at break even, because that break even could just only be a break even where it's going to keep going. But that's where I'm thinking about, okay, I got in trade here, we got up to here around this point. I predetermined, I already said I'm going to take partials 25-50% off, and then have the rest run. But do I want to have it run risk free with the chance of it going here and floating here and then going back up? Or do I just want to have it run, the rest of the trade run, possibly taking an L or having it go? But I think after a week like this, I probably have to do a half take profits, around a little over half at half, and then just, it sucked to just like say, all right, I'll keep it at break even. But I don't know. I want to practice longevity more than anything, rather than squeezing every point out of the week. I had 2 100+ point trades back to back days, and yeah, there's no rules in trading, but you don't also want to get greedy and have a euphoric moment thinking you're unstoppable, because that can get to a point. That's also how they can get you. Two ends of the spectrum. That was a nice reaction for sellers to do something, or also a nice reaction for buyers to do something. Maybe they got more buyers out for it to continue up. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Or maybe I tighten a stop loss, thinking about mitigating risk, but also, taking profits and not being back at break even. Just minimize the stop loss possibly, and then I'm probably, if I take 50%, I'm still secure profits even if I'm in drawdown and I take the smaller L. Still in like small profits for the day, and I'm already in profits for the week. That's like, and it's cool. I'm able to watch this and look at this and hear what I'm saying, but not have to write it all down. But it's still my journal. me, just like I'm thinking about my trading career. I don't even think I would have lived to see Wednesday, with how my mind would race, and I would not have a great mental with trading. Thinking back, and it's like I wouldn't even give myself a chance to see those news days to get those 100 plus point moves. One was 130, and like I can hit those almost. I can hit those every week for sure, but I can almost hit those every day because they move 100 points every day. Either way, or I can hit a 50 move buy, 50 move sell as well, and just keep my L small. That's all it is. And then sometimes you gotta take partial profits. That's why I be talking about the small W's. You don't want to, have a lot of trades where it's like this, and then it goes down, and you're not, securing anything. Like at least secure something here, because like this could happen. You want to be ready for that. There's a lot of people, a lot of buyers that want to make some money right here, including I was part of them, and there's a lot of people that know that, and a lot of people that want to take them out. So if you can't secure some, especially you got to recognize the days of that you traded and the actual week that it is, and knowing that there might not be a lot of great movement here. So I caught a decent reaction off the original play. I'm taking partials, especially after a week. No matter what this does here, I'll have 50% still running. If the rest of the 50% hit, that's cool. The rest of the 50% either in a small drawdown or break even. I'm gonna still have to think about that and monitor it as well. But yeah, just mainly reiterating all of this for myself and for my own thoughts, and can also like give your mind a little ease, knowing okay, this is a good idea, but I also needed to take some partials, especially after a certain week. Maybe if this was a Friday where it's no news, I'm staying in this and it's like more able to flow. But I think a lot of people are, especially from this time of 7:30 to 8:30, this could pop off after, or like how it did before, how it was nice flowing. See, a lot of touch is about to touch again. Either this gonna fully buster or this about to finish. Music. Why are you doing that? Y'all got me singing. No, I can't sing because I haven't tried yet. Wait until I take singing lessons though. That's funny. I shuffled this song. It's called "Not Enough Movement." That's hilarious. Just like how the other one, it's not a trading vibing song though, but definitely not enough movement. Like how the other song was called "One More," or it was like telling me to take another trade or something. I'm like, nah, bro. It was like around here too. One more. Nah. This might have been a good spot to take another trade if the way it's flowing and possibly looking like it's gonna continue down. And then maybe this is the flow of the next, because it kind of did this here a little bit, but in a different way. Flowed up, then went down before I make this move again, and I might do it again. Catching the flow of certain traders on the wrong side of it, thinking that it's going to continue. Because all this little area right here was, especially after everybody woke up around 5:30, 6:30, seeing this and continue pushing up, and they look back and it's like, oh my gosh, this huge trend, it cannot trend anymore. And then it starts creating seller side liquidity and showing them that this could be a sell. And this is where I was like, oh, this looks like a beautiful sell. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna get in here. That's why I kind of did it quick, and you could almost say it was impulsively or intuitively, but it was a good initial move for 50 points, which is cool. So I'll talk about profit or partial profits at a certain time. But you don't want to like fully show your hand, so this would make me feel a certain type of way about my buy back then, which would make me, try to get out. Which is also why I was talking about partials here, as well as talking about tightening stop loss after already in profits a lot. But also, this could be that move where it's like, okay, fine, we're about to sell. Telling majority of buyers, okay, we're finally about to sell, but then it could go down here to get these people out around here and then go up, possibly, or not. Or it could just fully go down or go up from here. And there's also more options too. Just gotta, like I say, be open. If anything, have your mind open. If you're not gonna have a trade open, if you're not gonna have your anything open, have your mind open and ready for whatever they want to do. Eight oh five is usually a nice candle. Let's see what 805 triggers. One of my goals for trading and what I realize I can do and understand is I can start to find this point, looking back obviously from earlier, but like seeing this and then catching this like this, or even if I'm up for Tokyo around 2 o'clock, recognizing this is kind of the same trade that I was looking at today, how buyers are buying up here. And let me go up here. Buyers, more buyers, and then it's like, okay, finally it's about to sell off. Get more sellers to get it, get buyers out before it starts making that move all the way up here, and like I did up here. And that's the type of move that I'm looking for, and what I know I can start to catch once I get more precise and accurate with how I trade. I really hope this music not too loud. Is this music too loud? I feel like it's coming from the speakers. Whatever. I think this is about to finish my trade. Whichever side that may be, but I want my trade to go up like this. Obviously, you want your trade to go up like that, or down, depending on where you're at, but I don't know, this shape just looks almost finished. But I could also be, I don't control these markets. I don't control anything about them. I don't even have any sort of say. But I have been reading them for like the past 5-6 years. This build up right here. Sellers, buyers. So we got stop losses here, stop losses here. I want these stop losses to hit, obviously. We all do. If you're rooting for me on this. But I can see. Oh, did I take that out? Did that go? Oh no, never mind. I thought I closed the tab. But this is mainly helped me recognize is like not trading with my emotions. I know it's still only demo, but if I can treat this, not if, as I start to treat this as a professional, as my profession, and as I start to, you know, make it my profession, I can stay calm and recognize that that is only just helping me. You know, when I'm staying calm, there's no reason for anything to spook me. This is literally just me having fun. Free an MVP. Hashtag free MVP. There's nothing else to it. Ain't no pressure to it. Ain't no certain type of feelings I should feel for certain trades or certain ways. It's just me getting in tune with the best version of myself. This was cool to see because this is what I kind of anticipated, especially looking throughout the whole week. Tuesday it was slow movement, kind of like this early on around this time because of Wednesday and Thursday being two news days, and the same thing is happening this Friday. They did the move before the actual New York session, and now since it started, look, 7:30. This was a 7:30, 2:30, 2:30, 2:333 down to two. We haven't moved 60 points either way since we started. So it's a lot of New York traders right here. Somebody's gonna get taken out soon. There's way too many traders here. Either look, possibly looking like it's gonna be down here, maybe either here or either down here and then go up, or continue down, or take these people out and then doom keep going up, or go down after that. Open to it all. But I truly believe at this point, especially after this whole week, 50-point move, I can take partials at least somewhere between 25 and 50%, or either one of those. Excuse me. What's with this music? This could also look like it's building up the case for another, more sellers to get in. Loki makes me want to get in right here, like right here. But you don't want to catch a falling knife as well. This could just flow through. Let's see. Let's do a Should I do a tighter stop loss, or should I have had the rest of this trade and risk free, and then this is the done. The trade is done here, or should I just have a tighter stop loss, knowing that I took. I'll say 50% for now. And I'll say 25% just to give myself the opposite benefit of the doubt, if that makes sense. Knowing that I can get better with everything. It makes sense to me. That's all that matters. So this would be a 14-point L versus, let's see, made 50 on here. And if I took half off, that'd be 25-point dub. According to the whole position is what I'm saying. Or if I did 25%, that would be a 12.5 point dub. And then this would be a little L if I finish this trade for the rest of the 75%. Or a little over a W, which would be cool, especially for this week being like this. I don't know, but like I feel like I'm nowhere near where I feel like I can be, especially with this is the first time I'm doing this, and I'm starting to understand a lot already just from watching the charts this long, as well as watching it on my computer for the regular candlestick patterns, as well as the Hakanashi, which I don't update a lot or every time. instead of just, I used to only trade on my phone. I don't think I did a full, trading account or challenge on a computer like this. And I think that's gonna be a new era of how I trade. At least being able to take my time with things. $8.15. Well, it's 8:14, but it's about to be 8:15. It's usually those 15, 30, 45 an hour moments where it's like sometimes it'll be nice movement. You see, this is that zone where possibly, they're taking buyers out in order to get the buy going. Or they might be just taking some more sellers out right here. Take some sellers out for the sell to go. I'm taking both. You know what, I'm gonna take you out, but I'll take you with type stuff. That's all it is. That's really all it is. Like, and they do it over and over and over again throughout these charts. And as I start to truly recognize that, bro, like really see how, okay, they have to, first of all, the people who try to make money, they got to make money at some point. And then when you break that down, there's different types of traders. And those type of traders, they get in off certain signals. If you can give those signals and falsely, get them into the markets thinking that it's going to go their way. And, giving them some change on the way as well, showing them that it works. They confirm that, they reaffirm that their strategy works by having it work sometimes, but if you look over a long period of time, it's just mostly trapping. And if you don't have a good mindset, you won't be profitable with any strategy. You can be profitable, trading supply demand, trading, support, resistance, trading trend lines and stuff of that nature, but they'll get you with the mind and the time and the money thing. But if you understand how they're trying to build up all these traders and how they're trying to get them all out, you can either catch the moves where, okay, they're getting these traders out, so you can catch that little move, or you can catch the overall move when they get everybody out of the markets, and then all it leaves is, the people that need to get their profits. Yeah, I think striving for 1 to 5, maybe like 62% win rate. I think I'll just have that. That's my goal. 1 to 5 RR with a 62% win rate. Sounds, I don't know what kind of trader you are, what you believe in trading. It might sound crazy, but I know that's doable. Go off down here, hella. Oops. I feel like this is the timing. Something's gonna pop. Either I'm done with this trade or I'm done with this trade. Either way. But yeah, somebody's gonna get taken out soon. whether it's these traders or these traders. That's one thing I have to, recognize with these post news days or pre news days, both, is that this movement may be funky, and I just maybe look for smaller trades. Me trying to catch 80 points every time, which is cool. I know I can't do that, but catching this 50-point move was a nice move to catch as well. If that was just the trade. But it's me trying to understand. That's why I also want to do the full week on the news day to understand how much, gold will move on these weeks. And I'll do another full week, after, or on like a regular week to see how, it should move on a regular week. Created a gap on my phone for this candle. Always want to, figure out what that could mean in terms of. Obviously, there are people placing, they have either sells here, so they're ready for the, what they call it, sell stops or sell. Sell limit, sell stop, buy stop limit. To be frank, y'all, I don't know the difference because I never traded like that. So somebody could tell me the difference between a limit and a stop. I know that it's like either one of them. You wait until you set it, so you get in when it gets to that point. I'm just trying to think. Like, are we getting taken out here? Or are we getting, scared to get taken out? And maybe some people are getting taken out before we go up here. Or is this the move down? You see how this looks like a good sell? Which it could be a sell, obviously to reaffirm that it could happen, but it could be I don't know, maybe 8:30 to 9:30 is the hour. I do got to get going soon, but I do not want to. I do want to be here for another hour, but I don't want to, be on the charts when I got stuff to do for another hour. But I do want to see if, if this is a move where they're taking out all these buyers here and trying to reaffirm the sellers and get more sellers to get in before actually like buying back up. I really think it's gonna buy up at some point. This was a decent idea to begin, and a decent idea overall. I wasn't completely wrong, even if we take the sell here, take this official L. But I was anticipating that this might be a spot as well, realizing that people are gonna take profits as well as people are going to start looking for sales here at this area. And it's a lot of battling going back and forth. One thing that you don't want to do, and what I feel like I've done before, and like how my mind has worked with trading is like, trying to force this to go up, or like trying to like have your mind think, all right, this is going up this time. All right, I'm going up, or like having your mind fixated to one set thing, and that's just a no. That is just a no, because you're gonna not. It's not gonna go how you feel, especially if it does it one time. You're like, yeah, and you feel some certain way, and then it's like, nah, and then you're like, you have this relationship with the markets that is not healthy, thinking you can tell it what to do, but really it's trying to tell you what to do, and usually it's trying to tell you the wrong thing. Really, all the time it's trying to tell you the wrong thing. That's why I try to think of myself as a beginner trader, and like the traits that I had that maybe majority of traders still have now, as well as think of my progression, and what I've learned, and what the bigger players are looking for, and tying all that together, and basing my trades off that knowledge as it continues to grow. I continue to cannot talk. I will continue to get better with these, with trading in general, and catching the perfect moves, but that's not here yet at this time of this present moment. But I know I'm at a profitable position, given I follow my rules and I don't take big L's. Like, that's all I have to avoid at this point. I said this before, but I really think this is a time where something has to pop. It seems like it's gonna be, a little down move here. I think the exhaustion of buyers trying to get this move to go right now, and people waiting for this move to go up, is gonna take them out and make them feel some type of way, as well as get sellers even more excited about the sell that's possibly going to happen before a buy soon. I'm just thinking about my trade to begin, thinking maybe, I could add this stop loss right here, but this either here or down here for about, what was that, 40 points, around 40 to 50, and then that's still like a 1 to 3 ish. Just a smaller trade because it's a post news day, which is why I would be thinking that. Thinking those smaller dubs, maybe like a more of a scalping session. Be a few of my trades since I started doing these live, or these recording my sessions. They'll get in profit, like I say, like 50% at least, sometimes more. Then they might die down and either go to stop loss or go back up and hit my TP. But a lot of times I'll have the original right idea and it might not fully hit my TP, and that's why I've said it before and I'll say it again. I gotta start thinking about partials, at least on some of my trades. And I've seen both of my, actually all three of the traders, the top traders that I've followed throughout the last 2-3 years, they all talk about taking partials at a certain point. And actually, a book that I read, they talk about taking partials at a certain, oh my gosh, again, at a certain point. And I think that's just, a smart thing to do, because you're not always going to have the most perfect, beautiful trade. Like if I took this trade here, if I was up at 6 o'clock, this would be the most beautiful, perfect thing, obviously. But you're not going to get every trade like that, like I said. But you will have trades that will get close or make that move, and you want to get partials. Am I tweaking? I am tweaking. I was looking at the wrong account on my phone. I'm like, why did it switch? I had 2 demo accounts. But yeah, I got taken out of this trade, which is cool. But overall, it was a profitable trade or break even, depending on if I took 25% or 50%. I think 25%, it would have been like a break even if I hit stop loss here. But as well as here, let me close this right here so I can mentally see it. But taking 50% off a move of I got over 50% profits and then hitting stop loss, that's a W. After news, I think I take 50% off, which is cool. I think we could have did better this whole day. I see these sellers getting taken out, but I don't think we're pushing down here. I might take one more trade, depending on what it does here. I think this little area right here is cool too. Let me see. I said I don't want to catch a falling knife, but this might be my original idea from earlier today when I was thinking. Didn't I say like 23, 25-ish? This candle right here. I'm doing it. Sometimes the idea is there, sometimes it's not. This might just like continue to fall and I'm being silly. And this could be the thing where I gotta watch, moving forward. Because this one already with 13 points down, 15. But recognizing that I gotta watch out for these. 23, 25.48. Around there. I would never do a 1-to-1 RDR ever in my life. The crazy part is I want to take this all the way up, bro. But also this is like, this could continue to fall down too. But I think they were just taking out buyers. They had to take out buyers and reaffirm the sellers and actually get some sellers their profits as well. I don't like to take trades this quick back to back, but it's funny looking. Supposed to be like that. It was a minute apart, not 2 minutes. I mean, not 0 minutes. I think me just realizing or me trading this whole session and seeing how it is building up everybody and seeing how it can exhaust everybody, I can start to. I'm not saying this is an actual, great trade here, but like catch a move where okay, this is where that reaction is that I was looking for, and this was a good thought at least at the beginning. Like how you practice reps, maybe like a little jump cut or something in football if you're a running back, or you practice screen passes as a quarterback, or certain type of back shoulder catches as a receiver or something. And I can see this as like a little drill, trying to catch like the point where okay, big big players are here, because only big players are going to make this type of move. But yeah, that was the rep. And already almost 30. We are at 30 points. I'm getting this, man. Thinking back, I was talking to my pops yesterday, saying I should have been doing this all my whole training career, doing film like I've been doing for football and stuff like that. But it's always perfect time with everything. I just gotta just play it right, You gotta play it right. Did I not update this? I didn't even take this other trade. I forgot. I'll do this every time, bro. Every single time. What was it, like 14? Take that. People are taking profits. Is that a huge candle down? Oh, not a huge candle. The Hakanashi candles always make it seem like it's like overly exaggerated when I look at them. But it's like, nah, I ain't doing all that yet. Where did I take this one? 23, 25, 48. Did I say, I gotta watch this video back again. Did it again. I really hope this music isn't loud again. Like I said earlier, because I was saying some good stuff this video. But I don't know what I said earlier in the video, if I was looking for 23, 25 or some area. What'd you say? I'm just having fun with it. Hair salad be going crazy, bro. That's something I want to do too. I want to make some beats and music and stuff like that for streamers or people who record. And again, this is also another spot where I will have to start thinking partials, especially if I'm at either break even or small profits for the day. I think I'm at small profits. I think I would have taken 50% off here. Or looking back, I guess looking back isn't good because that's how trading gets you when you try to look back and think, okay, I would have did this, but me formulating my rules 50%. no matter what. Because even if it finished and I'm like, oh, I should have kept the whole position, I think 50% either right here would have been cool to do. Two, three, three, four there, and 2, 3, 3, 5 on this one. But yeah, 25 to almost 50 points again. Like I said, like I can catch 100 points a day if I like either buy or sell or one whole 100-point move. I hit 50 here and then 50 again almost before it went down right here. I can hit 100 points in a day before even taking that L. If I close this trade, is what I'm saying. 50 again. That's what I gotta recognize. I can't get too greedy on every single trade. Even though some trades do have to flow like this, I do believe I can hit, this move like right here that goes, straight to my TP for 100 points or whatever. Not saying this one will, and I'm open to it doing that, but I'm ready for whatever it needs to do today. Like this is a great. I'm up 50 points on this one. Was up 50 points on this one before getting stopped. And getting myself to wake up every morning this week, man. Sorry about my language, but good shit, Prince. Like, that's like waking up for practice and not really wanting to, but knowing that it's worth it. You made that happen, bro. I'm not looking for too much extra. Looking for them to take out these guys here. I believe that's who's next. They take them out and then I'm done. Unless it's just these people and then they go down. They take out these guys here and then get to here and then go down. Possibly from people who are looking at a sell here. And then, because I also don't want to be taking only partials with every trade, that's the thing. But I know that why not, like why not if you're like almost 70 points up, why not take out 75 to 50% out already, secure that. Like this, look at that. And like my analysis from this whole trading day, and I'll look back at it. Hopefully my sound is all good with everything, but I look back at this and I'm like, okay, you were actually figuring this out as it happened in real time, and you were going off intuitive thoughts. It might have been impulse at sometimes, but majority you were really just like looking at it and like, okay, I understand this. And like I built up the case in my own mind and recognized that, okay, this has happened multiple times and this is a possibility. And then when the possibilities start to, add up for your probabilities in terms of your trading style and, excuse me, what you know to be, then you're golden at that point, man. It's like anything can transpire from these markets when you really take control. Sometimes I get lost in my thoughts when I'm looking at these charts and looking at it all. Okay, so what I didn't mark, but what I'm recognizing now is that these channel traders were looking at this, and then this broke out. Here, let me make a better visual, sorry. Clone this. These channel traders look at this, and then it broke out. Possibly buyers looking here, and that's when they took out these buyers to go down, and then to influence more sellers to get in. Maybe this is influencing more sellers so we can continue this buy up, or this is the sell down. But took out these buyers, including me, so it can buy up a little bit more, at least for this was 80-point move. I was able to catch like 70 of it. We're back to 50%. This is why I say this is why a lot, but this is why I was looking at partial, 50 to 75% profits at this point. Especially, I knew this zone right here is a possible, take get sellers out for the sell to continue down after they take the sellers out. But I was looking at this one, take the sellers out so I can hit my TP here, which still might go because this could be the reaction. It was a nice reaction to get, some sellers in off of what some people trade supply and demand or support and resistance this area, as well as maybe like a head and shoulders on an angle. And I gotta still figure out smart money concepts as well as that, see how those traders trade. But I think they try to get them into the markets in a certain way where they can't get back out, and I need to figure that out. I am getting hungry. Oh my goodness. And my song came on. I mean, take profit about the hit. Me controlling the markets. I'm just playing. But oh man, this was beautiful. This whole week was beautiful, man. Like, I've never done this before at all. Like, officially trading, an hour and a half to 2 hours per day, every day, and really, it was a really profitable week in terms of my trades hitting, knowing where I would have taken partials on some trades, and letting the rest of the trades either run risk free or in small drawdown, which could still be risk free, knowing that I took profits in the beginning, and depending on where my stop loss is, I can have a little cushion for a drawdown for the rest of the trade, but it's still the full trade idea is still in profit or at least break even, and then you'll find the actual trade that you're looking for. Hold on, let me turn this on back on. Actual trade that you're looking for, and then it can be a little more smooth sailing. Okay, so how it made this reaction for sellers to get in here, I don't think there's any more buyers at this zone or sellers at this zone that they're trying to take out, so I think they need to take out sellers here. That was a nice move for sellers as well. But these candles, like the reaction, they want you to have a reaction in some type of form, so that's something to look out for yourself. Look out for yourself, homie. What'd he say? So yeah, 60 points right now for this trade. And like I said, I think last video or video before, I'm used to taking only 30, 40 points per trade, 30, 40, maybe sometimes 50 if I'm, really feeling myself on the day. But that was when I used to trade where I needed it to continuously go my way, or I'll get spooked out by this move and not let this continue to fall down or something like that. That's how my trading used to go, but I've graduated. I have graduated, man. I'm gonna make sure this target is at the same as the other one because I'm not messing around with this TP right now. They gonna hit my TP and then I'm done. Stop playing with my feelings, man. No, but like, it's crazy because I really think you get your emotions in check with this whole ordeal and with how trading works. You straight. Because even if you have a trash week or 2 weeks or something, you can come back simply, very simply from this. No orange juice. And then there might not even be any coming back to come back from, because if you get a good start, depending on wherever it's a prop firm or a different certain trading account, you hit this trade, maybe get a percent, and then you get this, and then you get another nice trade. You already have maybe 3% or something. You get a nice little cushion, or even if it's like 1.5%, you have half the risk or something. You get a nice little cushion, and you good. And that's just another thing that you don't gotta really worry about. I think trying to get a not trying to, but like working to get a cushion first is also a cool thing for your mind, but also being in drawdown and working through drawdown isn't a bad thing. Not bad at all, because you can wipe away one of my tweets or a caption or something. You can wipe away multiple L's with just 1 or 2 W's, especially with how I'm starting to trade now. Like this is what is this 1 to 6 RR. I'm at 1 to 5 plus, almost at 1 to 6. This is gonna be like my next challenge in trading is fighting to finish my trades, but also thinking, do I take profit here? And it's like a little bit of both, because it's like this should hit my take profit, right? But the markets could be like no and fully go down. So at this point, it's like either from 2330 to 2333, somewhere around here. Especially after the week, a really great profitable week. First of all, second of all, decent trade to start, and I could take partials here. Take those partials, and then this usually continues after I take profit. If I say I'm gonna take profit too, which is the crazy part, because I'm never patient enough. Or no, I wouldn't say I'm never patient enough. Sometimes I'm not patient enough, but yeah, slight profit here. Took partials. The rest went back, so I'm either at break even for the day or slight profits, but I'm also in profit heavily on the week. And then this really put me even more in profits for the week, and for the day I'm taking at least 50 to 75% around here. This more than likely gonna hit my TP. I don't think. Okay, it made this reaction. It made a slight reaction here. It made little reaction at that point. Let me see. But it could either be this move forming to actually go down here, or this could be people getting taken out here. These sellers. No, I heard you that time. Why you stop? This music don't think I'll be hearing it stop. I need you to get your slight workout on gold and push up. Alright, I'm done. Get your slight workout on and push up. Nope. The exact opposite. Okay, so this could either be the actual move down, back down, or, obviously there's people taking profits as well as sellers getting in, profits as well as sellers getting in, profits as well as sellers getting in. And either this is just people taking profits as well as doing two things: people taking profits and getting more sellers in so it can buy up some more, or this is the end of that move, in which I wanted to take 50 to 75% profits, and I'm for sure on this one at least break even or slight profits for the rest of the trade, because I make a move like this where I'm only in drawdown from the beginning and then never again. And this is what I was thinking of: people taking profits and sellers getting in, and hopefully this could just finish through right here, as well as making that reaction for people who trade right here. But then again, like I said, it could be the other way of this could be the sell off, and I'm gonna reaffirm myself with that is the greatest thought to think, with thinking multiple outcomes, having your mind open. That's what the word disappointment comes from. You're disappointed towards something that's not what you thought to be. And then when that happens, disappointment is not a great feeling, especially when it comes to this mother cruncher, this stuff. Trading. Where we at with the video? This has been almost 2 hours, an hour and a half. It's about that. The timing of how I trade. I will say it does just look super pretty when it just hits your take profit, no matter in what flow it does. But the thought of capturing partials and knowing that you caught partials and maybe closing the trade out or something, and maybe hitting back and it's not, oh, you didn't finish your trade. It may not look pretty, but you still profited, which is cool. And me thinking and wanting to feel like I should get my partials here is why I believe this will finish my trade as well. I can recognize sometimes when my old thoughts creep in, and usually when my old thoughts creep in, those are the thoughts that they want you to think in trading. And when you think that, that's like, okay, I need to be doing the exact opposite. Also, this was a huge move, 830 and then 830 for 2324 to 80 to 90 points. That was the biggest move since the day started, since 7:30. And I caught it. I caught that big move. That's cool. That's cool to know you caught the biggest move of the hour and a half so far. And I caught partials as well. I do not know what's going to happen here. Either consolidation, fall, consolidation up, straight fall, consolidation, quick fall, or finish my trade here after it lured in some more sellers, just a little bit more sellers, and took out buyers. But I think I'm going to watch this for a little bit. I don't want to watch this for like 30 more minutes though. I don't want this to be a 2-hour video, maybe like 10, 15, see where it goes. See what happens at 9 o'clock, 9 to maybe 9:15-ish. Which is also a weird thing, because first of all, I do want to watch, I'd watch this for like 3-4 hours if it meant me only having to work this 3-4 hours for the whole day. But I gotta get to this point where it's like this, so I got other things to do for the day, and I want to make sure I make that happen as I'm making this happen as well. it's like I'm still 50 points in profit, which is crazy. It seemed, and it's weird how the markets get you to like feel certain type of ways. It's like, no, my take profit almost hit and it should have hit. Like if you think on the great side, you got this much profit, and if you took out profits, you're good, and you're still 50 points in profit with the possibility of it still hitting take profit. Could stack this position. This was also a thought that I had, but end of the week, I'm not trying to do anything extra. Stacking this position right here, and then possibly 9 o'clock. What we doing? We going crazy? Oh, wait, make sure something else not happening right now. I don't want to get 9 o'clock. Let's see this calendar. Oh, prelim. Oh, it is. Oh, it's something going on right now. I didn't. U of M consumers sentiment. I didn't even realize that. I thought it was just Thursday and Friday of. I don't think it's anything like super special though. Could be. It's a USD. I'm glad I saw that though. I should check this every. I mean, I did check it. I just didn't. I didn't recognize it when I did check it earlier in the week. I just checked for Monday and or Wednesday and Thursday with those big days. But yeah, I guess it's a news thing right now. So I made this move up. It's either gonna fill this and then continue going on, or this was where a lot of the big player sellers got in to get this going down when it came up, and then they got in here, or it could do what I wanted to do, and what I think what the other possibility is, and what I wanted to do is continue to fill this wick that just happened, and possibly finish my trade after that slight little news event that was I guess weak. It looks funky on the phone. So we got two big wicks here. That's what makes me, this could, especially feel what just happened here, especially after a news event. But this is also, a lot of people study, the candlesticks, and you see two of these like this going. You would think that it could sell off here, which could mean a false sell. Again, open to all possibilities, and we manage throughout. Stay open to it all, but I hope it don't fall. Cause I want some more. Please hit 2, 3, 3, 4. Just rapping for no reason. That's the third week. That's the third week. Okay. If this does this, I might get in. Just a test. Another little practice. I'm gonna do it. Another practice. This might not because I'm catching the falling knife at the same time, but I got in at 2328.59. Did I catch the falling knife? I'm gonna leave it under here. I'm gonna bring it back to where 1 to 5. Yeah, we're just gonna rock with that. Especially after I took partials, huge partials. Not huge partials, 50% around 23,285, right? 23,285. I wouldn't mind, taking a small L if that were to occur. Even after a big like this, or a big week. I caught a good point of it, that actual wick going down like that. But are we moving up? Is the real question. $9.05. Oops. Lo siento. This trade already, what's that, 30, 25 in profit? This is where I'm thinking about. I'm already almost halfway. Partials on this one already, to be frank. But also, maybe not. This was literally only, episode 6, and my understanding of this trading and how I'm doing this is already turning up huge amounts, which is crazy because I'm just now beginning. Yeah, give us a little retracement, a little drawdown, a little pullback, however you want to say it, and then go back up. Take all these sellers out that's trying to get the sale going. Hit my TP. That's the thing also, learning when I could take partials versus when I can add on to positions as well, and possibly doing both. Right here we at 50 or 30 points in profit. We're at a 1-3 for this trade. We're at almost 70 points back to almost 70, almost 80 on this one. Even if I didn't take anything off this trade, but I definitely did. I'm more than 100% sure I'll take partials on that one. Still profitable week, profitable day with these two trades. Did we hit TP? We hit TP. Well, one of them we hit TP. I'm gonna close one at least. Let this, yep, that's gonna keep going. And I'm gonna wait a little second. No, I'm just playing. Because it's probably gonna keep going, but I knew it was gonna take those people out, but I'm done. We're just gonna let it be because that's a GG, man. Yo, we caught this going up, and then we caught literally this wick. You can't really see it because it's inside the green and whatnot, but y'all see it. We literally caught that. I'm understanding. I've been understanding. I'm just starting to really truly put it to my mind and test. And like, if I look back at this whole trading session, it did what I was thinking it was gonna do, or one of the possibilities that I thought it was gonna do. I got in early here, and it made a nice reaction. I got partials, got taken out, and then, but earlier I was saying, okay, it's gonna sell off a little bit to get buyers out, but get sellers in to continue to buy for a little bit. And it did, especially once I realized, okay, this isn't the strength. Buyers getting exhausted. Sellers gonna make a move. They made that move, and I was like, I don't want to catch a falling knife, but I also know that I can catch these type of trades. Caught this mother cruncher, and I caught the wick for add-on trade. You a dog, bro. You a freaking dog. Good stuff. Beautiful. And yeah, we call that GG's. Thank y'all again. This has been a full week of trading, full profitable week. Made some great things happen, and more important than anything, I've learned so much already just from these few trading sessions, and you know, that's more important than anything. What I'm learning, and I'm gonna continue to learn. I'm gonna continue to study these videos, continue making these videos. Hopefully, there's people learning on the way of hashtag free MVP. And we on the video there. I'm gonna look back at this practice film and see how I can get better, see how I can be more patient, see how I can manage my trades better, and continue to formulate and curate my greatest trading plan. Because I didn't name myself this for no reason. But yeah, full week of trading, episode 6, the hashtag free MVP series. We are officially done with this one. We'll see y'all on the next. Peace, love, happiness. You have a great day. Deuces.